What's this rubbish?
What's this rubbish, she says. That there is the secret to our success.
Welcome to the Headway Memo, where we get geeky about business. My name is Matt Cohen, and today we'll be taking a look at 7 magical tips for starting new businesses in an episode called Harry Potter and the Entrepreneurs. In the opening chapters of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, J.K. Rowling creates a picture of a floundering wizard economy. Diagon Alley used to be the hub of commerce, but now businesses are shutting down left and right. The only retailer that seems to be thriving is Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes, a joke shop that was opened a few months earlier by 2 Hogwarts dropouts. Why is their store packed with excited customers while neighboring stores are boarding up their windows? Based on Fred and George Weasley's successful strategy, here are 7 tips that even Muggles can use. Number 1. Make a long-term business plan. The Weasley twins clearly have a 5-year business plan. Like Facebook, their business was started in a dorm room. They launched their company in phases. First, they began as a successful mail-order company so they could start generating revenue while minimizing their overhead. At the same time, they continued to develop and test new products. That first phase of their plan allowed them to earn enough money to acquire retail space and to open their store with an appealingly broad range of products. Number 2. Always build brand equity. The best branding isn't just a function of advertising and communications. The brand identity is ideally integrated into every aspect of the business. That's why the twins' smartest move may have been that they launched their store opening with a very shrewd promotion. Sales promotions are common for grand openings, but the twins do it better than most. They didn't just offer a discount to draw in customers, they tie the sale into their brand positioning. The sale is specifically targeted at Hogwarts students who, quote, swear they're going to use our products to get rid of this old bat. And by this old bat, they're referring to the dictatorial headmistress, Dolores Umbridge. That's not a run-of-the-mill promotional discount. It says something about what the brand stands for. Number 3. Listen to the market. Through their R&D efforts, the twins developed shield hats, headgear designed to protect the wearer from jinxes. They developed it as just another one of their gag items, but it ended up having very pragmatic applications. Thanks to their group sales to the Ministry of Magic, the hats became one of their biggest sources of revenue. Because they were ready to respond to this new demand, they quickly expanded their offerings to include shield gloves and shield cloaks. They then created a full range of Defense Against the Dark Arts products by introducing complementary items like Peruvian Instant Darkness Powder and Decoy Detonators. None of those offerings were in line with the original business plan or the branding of the store, but they were able to adjust their approach to packaging and, by setting the more serious products in a separate room, to expand their brand identity without watering it down. Number 4. Be prepared for disruptive changes. Businesses don't operate in a vacuum. They are affected by external forces that no single company can control. For example, politics. The Defense Against the Dark Arts product line served as a cash cow, but when Voldemort's gone, that cash cow is going to dry up. Fortunately, the twins have relentlessly pursued a strategy based on new product development, and they should be able to adapt. In fact, they may have already invented their next runaway hit, something that no other wizard business offers. Which leads us to number 5. Find an untapped need and fill it. One of the product categories the twins developed is a series of daydream charms that will immerse the user in a convincing 30-minute daydream. The charms feature pirate adventures and other escapist storylines. Hermione is impressed by the magical talent that went into producing the charms, but I'm more impressed by the marketing savvy that went into developing the product. With this one product, Fred and George Weasley have entirely created and cornered the market for narrative entertainment for the teen and adult wizard demographic. Before the breakthrough daydream charms hit the market, there appeared to be no way for adult wizards to enjoy a story other than a very juvenile comic book and an old book of folklore intended for wizard children. The only forms of entertainment available to a wizard are sports, music, and games. In other words, the twins have no direct competition. Number 6. Have the entrepreneurial spirit. It takes more than a solid business plan to get a startup business on its feet. It takes intense dedication. The hours will be long, the sacrifices will be great, and the rewards may be slow to come. Fred and George seem to have the focus required for the job. They've given up the comforts of home so they can live above their own shop. They may have alternate motives for moving out of their parents' house, but on the whole, it sounds like they've got the entrepreneurial spirit. As their sister Ginny once said, the thing about growing up with Fred and George is that you sort of start thinking anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. Number 7. Get an angel investor. This one may prove to be a little harder to pull off in real life. In the books, Harry Potter gave Fred and George Weasley 1,000 galleons worth of seed money. And you get the impression that Harry doesn't expect any sort of return on his investment. To Harry, the 1,000 galleons are a reminder of a tragic encounter, so he wants nothing to do with it. It's unlikely that you will ever find an investor who is as equally well capitalized and emotionally tormented as Harry Potter, so you might want to have a plan B for raising capital. You've been watching the Headway Memo with Matt Cohen. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and follow us for more videos.